Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be making chocolate ice cream in our Ninja Creami ice cream maker. But this isn't just any ice cream, this is sugar-free, gluten-free, keto-friendly, and non-dairy. And it's still going to be awesome. So you ready? Let's get into this. For our ingredients, we have our Silk whole-fat oat milk, our no-cow vegan chocolate protein powder, a little bit of baking cocoa just to make this extra chocolatey, our monk fruit sweetener, our egg replacer. This is actually something called Bob's Red Mill Egg Replacer. You can use this in place for eggs and baking and ice cream and all kinds of other things. And finally, we have a little bit of water here that we're going to have to use to mix into the egg replacer. Remember, if you'd like to make this recipe, we have all the ingredients and measurements down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the fat, and the carbohydrates. Okay, the first thing we have to do is deal with this egg replacer. So let's go ahead and put this in a mixing bowl. Add in our water, and we'll go ahead and whisk this together just to get it combined really well. Make sure there's no chunks left over in here. Once you get it smoothed out, then we're just going to go ahead and set this down and let this sit for about a minute to thicken. After it's thickened up, you'll see that it's become really thick here. Kind of like if you whisked up some egg. It actually has the same consistency there, so that's really what we want. Next, we'll go ahead and pour in our monk fruit sweetener. Go ahead and whisk that in there really good to get it combined. Make sure we don't have any bits of white from the monk fruit sweetener kind of sitting around. We want this to be mixed in and combined as good as we possibly can. Once you've got that mixed in, we'll add in our oat milk. And again, we'll make sure we combine that really well. You don't got to go crazy on this or anything. You're just going to make sure it's mixed properly. Next, we'll add in our cocoa powder. Good idea to just do this a little bit at a time, just to make sure it mixes in. Sometimes with these dry ingredients, if you stick the whole thing in at once, it gets very difficult to mix. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Okay, and the last ingredient we'll add in is the protein powder. Again, we're just going to mix that in a little bit at a time. Now, depending on what brand you use on your protein powder and your cocoa powder, it may be a little bit difficult to get it to mix smoothly like this. If you find that you still got chunks and stuff in there and you can't quite get it smoothed out, you can pour the ingredients into a saucepan and put it over medium heat on your range. And just as it heats up, you can mix it really well, and a lot of times that'll get it to dissolve the rest of the way. Once you got that mixed up, it's time to go into the creamy pint. Remember, don't go over this max fill line. Doing that could break your machine, so watch out. Okay, we'll go ahead and fill this up to that line, and there we go. Then all we gotta do is put on the lid, and we're gonna put it into our freezer for at least 24 hours.
346 minutes later.
After it's been in the freezer long enough, we can go ahead and pull this out. You'll be able to tell this is done because the contents here will be a lot lighter than it used to be. You can see we've got some speckles of darker stuff in here. That means this should probably be in the freezer a little bit longer, but I don't care. I gotta record a video, so we're gonna go ahead and try it now anyway, and hopefully it just works out and everybody's happy. Okay, so we take off the lid of the creamy pint, drop it into the creamy pitcher, lock on the lid, lock the pitcher into the machine, and we're gonna go ahead and start this on light ice cream. Remember, we're not using real sugar and we don't have a ton of fat in here, so you're gonna use the light ice cream setting, not the regular ice cream setting. Okay, let's go ahead and start it up. Okay, once that finishes, we can go ahead and pull this off. And then we can take a look at our finished product. Ta-da! Ooh, and that looks good. Let's go ahead and plate that up. If you'd like some more information about us, you can watch a couple more videos, or you can check us out online at joesphenomenal.com. This recipe is really that simple, and I can't wait for you to try it out. If you do have a chance to make this ice cream, let me know about it down in the comments. I'd really like to know how it came out for you. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the Ninja Creami ice cream maker that we used in this video, we do have a link to it down in the description of the video for you. I thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your busy day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you back again here really soon. So until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.